I've shown this one a few times before. I don't know what these guys have going on. I think they're getting ready to develop. I've come out here a few times over the last 6 months, and they're cutting down these trees, getting them out of there, getting ready to develop that acre or two right there, probably. It was probably wetlands originally. Man, that is a huge stump. It doesn't kind of show that it's a huge stump in my phone, but that stump is where it's cut off probably 4 feet in diameter. That had to be a huge cedar tree. But here we got another one. So this apartment complex is in a great area. It's in a nice housing area, close to shopping. And this thing looked like it was going to be done in the spring of 2023, like 8-9 months ago, and has an awesome clubhouse. And the equipment is just sat here. So, I mean, like, the other question I have is who's making the equipment payments on these things? Like, if a company comes in and has their equipment, they charge you a per diem, you know? I don't know what it is, a couple $100 a day, and just sit there without digging. And now these, I've looked in. Unfortunately, they've experienced some vandalism. I feel bad for them. These are not complete, but they're about 80% complete. And they even have, nobody's living here, but they've got like Christmas lights hung up, if you can see them, little string lights. And once again, this is about 200 units. And this is just how it's been for 8 months. Like, nobody wants to, you know, here you still do have some road work. They'd have to put in the parking lot and do the finishing touches inside the houses. But everything structural and electrical and plumbing is done. And, you know, exterior, like, I mean, do you see those lights? It's just kind of funny. Like, you see, they have not put the meters on yet. The electrical's done inside the places, but the meters have not been put on. So they have not paid to have service to these units. And there's a little bit of construction material there. But I mean, I believe that that's part of it too, unless that's a secondary thing. It is across the way, but they're designed very similar, just painted a different color. And yeah, so here we are, 200 perfectly fine apartment units that could have been done and renting and helped ease the housing crunch, but they just sit here. Well, there's the mail person. That's the first time I've ever seen that. I know that road does go to a few houses, but why is nobody demanding that these get done and they start collecting rent? Like, you've got millions and millions and millions. Touch these fence panels, and I'm going to take your car or truck. It says a whole bunch of other stuff. But how is nobody demanding payment on the millions spent bringing this construction project to this point? Like, these are all over around me with just in a few miles. I live in South Hill, Puyallup, Washington, and it's just amazing to see these construction projects not go to completion. All right, please like and subscribe and make a comment, please. It really helps me out. I would love for the channel to grow a little bit, get back to some views. I used to have views of videos that had, oh my goodness, it's almost crazy to talk about, but I had some videos that had over 100,000 views, and a lot that had 10,000, but now they only get a few hundred. So if you could help me out, pass it along. We're gonna just make this more about what the heck is going on, and go from there. So thank you. Thanks for liking and subscribing.